How's Bing doing?
Bing is doing actually pretty well. So against all odds, if you look at their market share over the last 3 months, they've gained over 200 bips, 200 basis points according to ComScore, and that seems to be continuing. Part of it, I think there's a novelty factor.
How do you think the deal is doing? Can you give us an update on the Microsoft Yahoo deal?
Well, the deal hasn't closed yet.
Right.
So we're awaiting regulatory approval, which should happen early 2010. So we're expecting it to happen sometime in the next couple of months. And that's really when the heavy lifting starts.
How good a deal for Microsoft is it?
Comparing the deal they ended up getting versus the deal they would have gotten a year and a half ago, there's no question that Microsoft ended up having the upper hand. Clearly, they don't have to pay up for the whole thing. They only get what they want. And secondarily, they didn't even have to pay an upfront for this relationship. It's mostly on the come. It's a rev share deal.
Is Google vulnerable?
On the margin, I think it is. In fact, if you look at market share growth of Google over the last 18 months, they've been gaining share consistently. And since the relaunch of Bing, the growth of their market share, while still there, has actually diminished. So the rate of growth in Google's market share is smaller today, that Bing is being pushed aggressively, than it was 3 or 4 or 5 months ago.